All right, class, settle down. Class is in session. Everyone get to your seats. Hey there, YouTube. I'm Yukitsu. This is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to our cave. Our dank, wet, smelly cave. Isn't it pleasant? Isn't it lovely? I love it down here. It's fantastic. Were it not for the fact that we're slowly just turning into a big old pile of sopping wetness, which is, you know, totally something that happens when you're in a cave because they're entirely porous. 110%. Hi, frog. Get in the box. There we go. Alright, so we are just going to continue on our lives as a spider down in the spider cave. That is totally something that one does when they are a spider in a spider cave. We have got some slight problems here, slight complication in that, like, flowers don't exist down here. So we are going to probably want to find an additional biome, and we haven't really got any good reference for where one might be that has mushrooms. And that's one of those big things that we're going to just have to find. We could go back up top and look for something to stop the wetness. Although I don't think that I'm going to necessarily find anything like that easily. What is probably going to happen is I'm going to have to augment my sanity a little bit, either by sleeping in the tent when night comes or by inventing new things. So we're going to go ahead and just invent a couple of things here. So one of the things that we should invent is the science machine, or alchemy engine rather. One of the things that we do need for that is quite a lot of boards and stuff like that. But either way, we'll see how things work out for us. Let's go ahead and chop some wood here since we do need a little bit more. I mean, we've got a great spot for wood chops, but that's not necessarily going to be enough. We'll also do this one right by the pond over here. So as you can see, our sanity is just being tanked ridiculously quickly. Like, I don't actually think this is something that should be in the game like this, because there's very little you can actually do to control your wetness in this first season when you're under frickin' ground. Stupid game. Alright, let's check that web trap. That's fine. We'll go to sleep this night, so that will help deal with our sanity issue quite a bit. I don't like sleeping in this game. I think it's a humongous waste of time. But, you know, it is what it is, and sometimes that's what you just gotta do. Let's go ahead and try and make ourselves a helmet. We need an alchemy engine before we can do that. So let's go ahead and just toss another couple of these things on here because I feel like it more than anything. Now, what we're going to need to do is continue prototyping. We've prototyped a spear, so that's not going to help us at all. We don't need to prototype a lot of these things. We could prototype a straw roll. Oh, that's an earthquake. Let's make sure to try and dodge as much of this as we possibly can. And again, though, this is a lovely way to get new little bits of items and stuff like that. Ouch. That one actually hit me. Right. Well, it's going to be night relatively soon. Where'd that mole person go? I wanted to attack him, but it's too dark now that he's wandered off somewhere. Fantastic. Okay. Well, either way, let's go ahead and cook this up and eat it. Need a little bit of health regeneration as well, but we've got some roasted carrots. That'll be okay for that. I don't like the positioning of this that much, but, you know, what can you do? Let's go ahead and cook some more of these until we can get a bit of a stockpile in our inventory here. Put the remainder over into here. Okay, he's probably going to stop over here and eat something. Apparently he doesn't seem interested in eating anything, which is a little bit strange. How long is it going to keep raining for? Jeez. The one thing is that I don't think it can frog rain underground. I'm actually kind of worried now that I think about it, because I'm wondering what happens when the seasons change and it turns to summer. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and sleep in the wet tent. It's probably night soon. It'll help quite a bit. Alright. Jesus, we're still soaking wet. Alright, so I want to avoid this frog to a certain degree, but I want to also force him into the trap. There we go. We'll just cook that up and eat it since we did end up taking a big hit to that while we were there. Okay, what were we doing? Right, we need to prototype, or not prototype, but build 3 more boards. There we go. This means that we can build our alchemy engine. And the important thing about the alchemy engine, of course, is that we can now build ourselves a helmet, which is supremely important. We don't have the string to do that. We'll go ahead and build that as well. Alright. Combat helmet. Football helmet. And it's still raining. Fantastic. Okay, do we actually have a seed for both those? I don't think we did. Yeah, we'll have to go upstairs for that, just at some point in time. Although, again, we don't, strictly speaking, really need food of that sort as much as we would normally. I can't tell what time of day this is at all. My torch seems to be gone. Well, no, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and try and collect up some grass and some twigs again. We can also eat these berries right away. That's always a good thing. Is it still raining? Yes, it is still raining. As soon as this stops, I can actually get stuff done, but, I mean... Well, I can get stuff done, I guess, in the rain. It's just real annoying to have to do it in the rain. If I was above ground again, this is easier because you can build the parasols, but down here, no such luck. Alright. We're also very nearly out of grass. I might go upstairs just for a quick bit to check out what's going on up there. I'm actually wondering something. I'm going to check to see if it is raining upstairs, because I wonder if it locks it into a rain state if you go down when it's raining. Oh, God. Hello, Pigman. Right, I'm going to actually hang out up here a little bit, because I do want to get... Interesting. I do want to get some of my... Yeah, it's not raining up here. Like, this is... I think that it was just dripping down there because we went down there when it was raining. So I think it just didn't stop. Which, if true, is ludicrous. Like, that is bullshit, if that is true. But I think it might be. Okay, we need some grass because we've been spending all of it on nonsense. But, like a straw roll. Seriously, who builds a straw roll? That's a terrible decision. But yeah, we're just going to quickly grab some stuff from up here. Nuplis. Alright, so he'll go away now, that's fantastic. But yeah. So, our sanity is still declining extremely quickly, but at least we're drying off a little bit. That's the important thing. We're up here, so we might as well wear our helmet. I'm just going to do this until it's almost nighttime. Just real quick here, because I think that I want to try and test this to see if it actually works the way I think it does, but also because I desperately need some of these resources if it's not going to work the way I think it does. Like, I kind of need flowers is what I'm also looking for here, because if I can find enough to make the parasol and use that underground, that'll help us out quite a bit, because there's no actual way to build a parasol underground. There's no way to make an umbrella underground right now, as far as I can tell either, so... Alright, we've got a very short period of time before we have to get back underground. Before night, rather. It's day 10 already, but that's fine. We'll probably go ahead and build a bird trap as well at some point. Just because we'll pop up, we'll drop down the bird trap, and we'll go back to sleep. Or we'll go back underground and go sleep, so... I think that is going to be our plan of action. We need one more flower, if I recall correctly. Pig villages tend to have flower gardens. There we go. There we go. And that's brought our sanity back up. Let's bug over to our getaway hole as fast as we can. We might also have to come pop back up just to get a pigman as well, because I don't think there's any other way to get certain things down there, and I think one of the things that you can't get is certain things that you need for, like, umbrellas, parasol, whatever, but in addition to that, I think we kind of... It's still raining down here. Son of a bitch game. What is going on? Let's go ahead and equip our pretty little parasol here. And now we can actually stand in our base under a tree. And it'll actually protect us. So at this point in time, now you can see that I'm dropping in terms of moisture, even though it's still raining. Like, this is ridiculous that I have to do this. It's not raining upstairs. Why is it still... I guess the rain sort of percolates through, so maybe it's the entire season? It does feel a bit unfair. It does feel more than a little bit unfair. But if that's the way they want to do it... Alright, well, let's not worry about that right now. Go stand under this tree a little bit. Oh, right. That and... Oh, man. It's another earthquake. Okay, you can tell where it's going to land from, like, little dots of darkness that sort of expand. Oh, we got a level 2 spider nest. It's really good. Hey, buddies. That was interesting. So they all popped out because their thing got hit by a rock, which is kind of funny, but whatever. Just gonna throw that in there because I don't really care. Right, so we can grab up all this now pretty easily. Let's go get our shovel. Grab up this as well. We might want to build stone armor pretty soon. It's probably going to be important for us to have it. Or sorry, not stone armor. I don't want stone armor. I want just normal old wood armor, log armor, because it's actually quite good. Alright, so this will protect us a little bit from the rain, and you can see it's really stopped our sanity declining anywhere near as fast as it used to be. But our little underground base is going pretty well for us so far. Were it not for the chronic rain, which is just shattering all of my hopes and dreams of this being a pleasant place to be. I mean, I thought this was going to be like the Nether in Minecraft. I thought that this was going to be like that. Or like an underground base in Minecraft. That would have been fantastic. That would have been lovely. I would have loved that. But instead, we're in this overhydrated hellhole. Alright. Yeah, there's something wrong with the moisture stats in this game somewhere. I'm not sure where the problem is, but it's a problem somewhere. Alright, let's go check on our icebox here. We're just gonna go grab some carrots, cook them all up and eat them. I think I need 7 right now. Should be pretty close to what I need. Alright, store that there. And, I probably ate too many. Anyway, let's go ahead and put on our new, one of our straw hats, have our umbrella out, and let's get walking a little bit. We do need more wood. I could chop wood right now, but I really wanted to explore more, but we've been having such a miserable time down here with this chronic rain that I haven't been able to. Fortunately, I have got enough to make one more parasol, so that'll be good. Oh crap. Hi, where's my spear? Okay, so we will kill this. It's 2 hits, actually, that I can do, but... 3, maybe, actually. Not what I was expecting to have to face this early on, but whatever. I think that was only 2, but whatever. Probably just about done this. You know, these are supposed to be actually not that uncommon. I feel like I haven't played against one in quite a while, which is really strange. Of course, he seems tougher than I remember as well, so, you know. Jeez. I've hit him... Okay, he takes 39 swipes to kill. Good to know. Right. This is gonna break with one hit left on the tree. It's like I know this game or something. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab this up. See if we can kill this mole. Nope. What the hell? How come this one's a pet mole, man? I don't understand what's going on here at all. Right, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and light this up a little bit. Let's go ahead and cook this up. A wet mole worm. Oh, he's not a pet one. I thought he was a pet mole worm. I thought we had a buddy. I thought we had our underground Chester, but instead we've got this little asshole that goes around eating all the stuff that I need. Right. Anyway. Let's pick this wet grass up. We'll probably use the sanity regenerator thing again. The tent. You know you've gone insane once you start calling those things a sanity regenerator. Alright, pet moleworm, you can go free, since apparently you're our pet. Yeah, he's afraid. He got dropped from a ceiling, and then he got picked up by a spider person, and now he's just terrified. Alright, fantastic. I can't tell if this is actually night or if this is just dark. It's not actually dark yet. Okay. It's not night yet. Fantastic. Okay, so where'd my razor go? Did you eat my razor, you son of a bitch? You might have eaten my razor. Well, oh, whatever the hell. They're not actually that expensive. I'll just make another. Use it to lure him over and then kill him. Fantastic. Okay. We can make ourselves more hats, it looks like, but unfortunately none of the ones that I necessarily want and or need. Okay, that's fine. We should probably go ahead and build ourselves a little bit more of... Okay, is it actually dark out yet? Not quite. Throw another... Well, throw some pine cones on here, why not? This rain, I hope that the rain stops after the spring season, because it's a little bit ludicrous that there's more rain now than there is above ground. There we go. He didn't eat my razor. I do apologize. Alright, you can still see streams of light, so it's clearly still not yet night. But I do feel like I want to make sure that I get something, get some sleep here, get my sanity back a little bit. Because those tree guys are just such a huge drain on your sanity, and I still don't know where the mushrooms are. Protect this tree, that's right. Okay, actually we can probably sleep now. I just remembered, you can sleep at dusk. Doesn't actually matter. Alright. Let's go ahead and open our wet ice box here, grab ourselves our carrots, and just, screw it, let's just eat them, like, all, basically. There we go. And you have made a fatal mistake there, my friend. By which I mean my mortal friggin' enemy, because I hate you. Right. Maybe this is the one that ate my goddamn... No? Okay. Well, whatever. Let's go drop this all off beside the base as well, because there's a bunch of stuff here that I don't really need. Like, I don't need these, this stuff. There we go. And we can even drop off the bedroll. Alright, fantastic. So what we're going to need is a couple more of those torches, just so that we have them in our inventory. We don't want to be caught without them. And we might want to make an emergency fire, but I don't really want to because I'm lazy. And stupid, you know? If you're lazy and stupid, don't build emergency fires. Simple as that. Sure, it'll get you killed, but I mean, but then you don't have to make any effort. There we go. Now, my moisture is going to gradually increase. Oh, shit. Tentacles. Okay, so this place is a tentacle area without, it looks like, anything pleasant, which sometimes happens. We might as well grab a little bit of this stuff, because we can. What do we want to drop off here? Let's go plant a tree just in the middle of the sunny spot, because we can. Right, so we'll prototype some paper. That'll give us a little bit of resources that we can get use. I don't want to go through here without like a miner's helmet or a lantern. That's what it's called, lantern. Because both of those are much better light sources than what I currently got here. But for that, I'm going to first have to find the light bulb distribution region. Oh, interesting. Alright, so it's now dusk. We still have a little bit of time to explore. That is fine. I'm not too worried about that. We are going to want to get back to base before dark, preferably, but it doesn't matter as much down here because, of course, it's always dark everywhere. Oh, crap. If we had a parasol, it would protect us, but... Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Right, where are we going? We're in a spider biome. Fantastic. These places are actually not that bad for me. They're bad for everybody else. My hat just disintegrated. That's fine. We'll put on our other hat. We're a cowboy desperado. It's kind of what this hat looks like to me. Yeah, so we got all these stalagmites. These actually are filled with spiders, but they don't attack Weber, so this place is actually perfectly safe if you're Weber. Everywhere else, they're actual complete dicks, because these guys are much more dangerous than normal spiders. This whole region would be much more dangerous for non-Weber, so... Alright, so we've made no progress in finding a mushroom or light bulb environment yet. We're probably going to want to go back to base relatively soon just because we're burning through a lot of torches really quickly. And what we might want to focus on is getting ourselves a bug net so we can go up real quick, make ourselves a miner hat by popping up at night, making sure that we get a firefly or two, maybe a couple would be good, and then building ourselves a miner hat out of that. I think that was a spider. Spiders down here sound different than the ones above ground, so... because they are much bigger and meaner. Alright, so this area is a bit of a dud. And I'm running out of torches pretty quickly. Fortunately, the rain seems to have slacked off a little bit. It's not as bad as it was before, so... Okay, how much grass and twigs have I got? I cannot keep building this many torches for much longer. So we're going to head back real quick. We'll try going... past that tree line and then south. I think that might yield us a new type of biome. But we'll do that once we've rested up a little bit. You know, gotten our food, gotten all that going. We can turn off our torches when we're in these areas here. Might as well grab these sticks while I'm here. Okay. Just sort of hovering my finger over the torch button just in case. You never know. Oh no, I pulled the torch back out. Oh, there's my... Right, well, whatever. Let's move that off. Let's drop that there. And let's start up a fire so we can eat some of our food here. So we found lots of crappy food here. We're just gonna eat it all. Doing okay for things like fuel. I don't really feel like I need to do anything about that right now. Do I need... Right, no, let's just continue on. We'll continue adventuring, exploring, whatever. Right. And the tree line that we were going to go past is down this way. Oh, a little bit more berry bushes. Alright. Oh, there's a gem there too. A lot of stuff that falls down during those earthquakes is actually quite valuable. Okay, so that's actually useless. Fantastic. Okay, we got 2 pocket torches in addition to the torch that we got out. Our wetness is slowly rising, so we'll have to go back to base and build ourselves another parasol pretty soon. That's a dead end. Let's try this other junction here. Yeah. Okay. It must be actual night now because this region looks like it must have sunlight during the day. Right. I don't see a lot of twigs or grass in this area, so what I'm going to do is actually light this on fire. We'll get back to that later. Oh, there is actually twigs and grass and stuff here. Oh well. Looks like it's outside the fire radius, so that's fine. This is a pretty good area for foraging. One of the things about being underground is that you end up with a lot less resources, so eating the berries actually does become more important. We still got 1 pocket torch, right? Yep, okay, good. Alright, so where are we? What have we found? Not a whole lot. We still need to find those underground resources. Those light resources are so key. They're so important. And we're not finding them, so we'll find them eventually. I think every cave has to have those resources. I don't know that for sure, though. It's possible that this cave does not have light bulbs, which would suck if that were true. But it might be true. Alright, so let's go down and look at the scorched trees that we've left. That doesn't actually have natural light. Huh, I'm surprised about that. Okay, well either way, let's go ahead and head back to base and call it an episode for now, because while we haven't gotten a lot done, we've explored a little bit more of our cave that we live in. We've discovered some things about the cave, that being, in spring, the cave is eternally wet, instead of just wet during wet days. It's just always wet. That's a new thing to me. But yeah, until the next episode, I hope you found this episode enjoyable. And of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.